You're disappearing. It's like,
So
what are you
what
hiding behind?
you're telling me
Yeah.
that not everything is Gucci, Gucci, Gucci.
Gucci, Gucci.
Everything's Gucci. Let's talk about Gucci in Web3.
Yeah, is that like a new feature of Gucci in Web3, the disappearing?
It's a new
blank?
textile that they've been
Amazing.
doing some research and development on. So
Let's get into it.
let's do it.
Tell me all about Gucci. Gucci, Gucci,
Gucci,
Gucci.
Gucci. So I am definitely on the Gucci train coming back from NFT.NYC because I did have the opportunity to attend a private cocktail soirée they had. So this was in New York at their Wooster store. And this was for a few things that they have going on in Web3. So this was some live artwork that was being done there. And then this is a collection that we'll talk about in just a few moments, but it was on live display. And then this as well will be another collection that we talk about that was on live display. When we talk about Gucci in Web3, we're really talking about the Vault. And so this is the Vault's website. It's an online concept store that was created by the Gucci creative director, Alessandro Michele.
Alessandro Michele. I don't know if I'm getting that right, but
And I believe he started the Vault in 2021. And what's so great about it is it represents Gucci's presence in the metaverse by playing host to a bunch of different crypto projects. But in addition to that, they have a vault that it unfolds in monthly drops of vintage finds. So I'm not going to spend a ton of time on that, but this is really cool. If you go to their site, they really do have one-of-a-kind vintage goods that they've put back up for sale. Like these are one-of-ones that have been in the vault. So if you're a Gucci person, they have some historical treasures here that is really awesome. But more on their actual vault presence itself. They're really trying to make sure that their brand that's been around for 100 years makes it into this new wave of digital technology.
oh, I love the colors.
Yeah. And I think, I'm not sure, I don't know, but I feel like what the models are wearing are actually from the Vault collection themselves as well.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's just so fresh and so amazing. And I feel like it just sets the tone for how they want their presence to be in Web3.
Oh, that's cool with the spinning handbags.
Uh-huh. It's just like all the colors and the textures.
You're so very innovative. You sound like Super Mario.
So
Beautiful.
that is part of the Gucci Vault experimental concept store. And we're going to focus specifically on their metaverse, which is broken down into a few different projects. And this is different than, I feel like they approach projects differently than from what we've discussed previously, because they are really partnering. It's all through partnerships. So we've got a super rare that we'll talk about, this Gucci town with Roblox, the 10KTF project, which I think if anybody knows anything about Gucci and Web3, that's probably what they're referencing. And then the SuperPlastic, which looks like an image from the tweet that we showed, the Sandbox, and then last their online community through Discord. So we're going to start at the top here, and we're going to go through the vault. So this vault was just released, and this is an auction of digital artwork that was created to celebrate 100 years in Gucci. So I can toggle back and forth between a grid view or a room view. And there's one in particular that I'm looking for. This one. I love it. I can click on it. It's like any other sort of marketplace where if you're placing a bid for it, but it's all done obviously using cryptocurrency. And the bidding ends, I think, in just a few weeks. It just opened up within the past week, and this will go for a few weeks. So this is a project that they currently have up and live, and they partnered with all of these individual artists on the artwork itself. So they're up for auction right now. All you have to do is connect your wallet, and these are all done on Ethereum. Mm-hmm. there's something that I did want to point out. So this is just their Gucci vault, and we'll obviously link to all these sites below. But what I thought was really cool is on the FAQ, they talk all about the vault, and then they have a specific section for the metaverse and NFTs, which is incredible because this is so for people who don't know anything about NFTs, which I'm guessing a lot of people that are coming in from the Gucci ecosystem.
Yeah, there's whatever. A Gucci.
Yeah.
What is this? I want to buy it. It's Gucci.
What is an NFT? What can I do? How do I purchase it?
Yeah.
Wallets. This is really good FAQ stuff. That obviously pairs along with the vault project that they have, and that is being done on SuperRare. So this is a partnership that they have with SuperRare.
So if our audience doesn't know, SuperRare is a marketplace that has like higher end collectible NFTs. So they're more like one-offs from big artists.
Yeah, yes. And to play off of SuperRare before we move on to the next project, I just found out today that Gucci invested $25,000 into SuperRare itself. So they bought into the rare tokens. So that's a pretty substantial investment on Gucci's part, but they're doubling down on partnering with SuperRare for some of these things. Okay.
There's more.
There's more. After SuperRare, we have Gucci Town on Roblox. Are you familiar with Roblox?
I was just about to ask you what's Roblox. I have heard the term frequently in the past 2 weeks, and I couldn't even tell you where I'm hearing it.
Okay.
But I haven't done my proper due diligence.
I really haven't either. I've followed the rabbit hole just to the Gucci Town on Roblox, but from what I can tell, it's like a gaming platform. I feel like maybe, was it geared towards kids initially, or am I thinking of the Sandbox? But anyways, this is a virtual environment that you can interact in Gucci Town. So I did my due diligence, and this is Gucci Town. You can see some like screenshots and how all the different games are. You can play the video for this, blah, 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 whatever. But I did create an account, and all you do to like hop in is you just join a server here. Okay.
Oh, dang, you're in.
So this is me, and I'm in Gucci Town. I guess I'm still
everybody's got different languages. I see the chat going.
Yeah.
Donde esto se...
So I am a little sad. I'm still in a cool down period for it looks like another few hours. When I was doing my research on this last night.
Okay, what did you do in here? Did you get...
No. So I won a game. That's what I did. I got in here and I got to work.
I thought you got like soft canceled.
No, it was like when I joined, it was a game of go find all of the individual letters of Gucci. And I don't know if other people just weren't playing. They didn't care, but I was like on a mission and I found them. But this is something that I did want to share in this game. This is really all I've explored in this area, but it tells you about the handbags and the merchandise. So there are these different structures within this digital world that you can...
This looks suspiciously like my dreams.
Yeah.
There's running through handbag houses.
Yeah. They have a retail pop-up. It's insane.
That's cool.
So this is Gucci. Gucci is out here doing this thing, which I think is just absolutely wild. And I haven't made new friends in here yet, but I feel like this might be the kind of computer gaming I can get into.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I love that you like went to investigate and then you got sucked in. So it's obviously a winner.
I don't want to talk about it. We dipped our toe into Gucci Town on Roblox. I will definitely be doing some investigating further because I think that it is pretty incredible.
So wait, if I want to get in there, do I have to own a Gucci token?
No.
Or no. So anybody can come on this right now and go into the Gucci game.
Yes. Yep. All you have to do is you create an account on Roblox, and then all you have to do, you create an account first, and then you go and you enter whatever community, you join a specific server, but there is a desktop application that it will trigger you to open. And so when I was playing the game, that was not browser, it was an actual downloaded application.
Gotcha. So guess what I'll be doing later?
Yep. Check it out.
Be in there. Everyone.
I'll meet you in there. Yeah. Okay. So then the next project in the list here is the 10 KTF, the Gucci Grail. So I feel like this is probably the thing most people know about just because Wagmi-san is behind it. So very famous, has partnered with a few other projects. The site looks this way right now. So it's the 10 KTF project because they're not, I guess they're not launching anything. So when it came to do the whole Gucci collaboration, there was a Grail pass that you could use. And so what this Grail pass would do would use a qualifying NFT to basically spawn into a new NFT. And back on our handy dandy site here, it will tell us that for this Grail pass, these are the NFTs that actually worked with the pass. So I have a World of Women, and I used this pass on my World of Women. But again, initially you needed this mint pass, which if you bought it today, it would literally do nothing. It would just sit in your wallet.
So this is how everybody who has a relatively well-known profile pic NFTs got Gucci swag on their NFT.
Yeah.
Okay.
This website here, 10KTF, had this amazing interface where it basically was like connect your wallet, and then it would recognize the Grail pass, and then you'd have to choose your NFT. And then once your NFT was in the display, then you could choose between all of the different outfit options.
Oh, so you got to pick. Isn't just like a random generated?
Yep. Yeah.
Fun.
It was like two outfits and then a few different like colors of combinations within the outfits, which we'll probably see here. So this is the OpenSea page for the 10KTF Gucci Grail. So these are all of the NFTs that were created by using the mint pass and one of the qualifying NFTs. So you can see this is a Gucci, like it's the same outfit, but different colored shirts and kind of accessories. Women, mutant apes. So yeah. 10KTF then leads into SuperPlastic. So this is what's going on right now. I checked to see if I qualify, and I do not. So this is a collaboration with SuperPlastic, and you have to have a Super Gucci NFT, which is like another pass NFT, and then you will be able to get a physical of one of these bad boys in addition to the actual like NFT itself. So these just released, and I think you can still go to redeem your like physical mint right now, but I think that closes within.
Have you seen the physicals yet?
Yeah, I did. That was these guys.
Oh, this. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That from the beginning. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I did take a video. I took a video while I was there. So
those look really cool.
Yeah, they're porcelain. I was like, okay.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. And I love the little Gucci bee in the display case. It's like the attention to detail is insane.
Oh, it's Guccified.
These are the outfits that we just saw on the 10KTF NFTs. So this is what they were based off of. And then this animation was something that was like released when these were, I think the mint passes were going up. So it's like the story of how Wagmi-san came to these outfits and how they merged together. They tell a bunch of, it's storytelling when Wagmi-san is introduced. So that's Super Gucci. What is floor? Floor is 3.
Nice.
For these little bad boys. Yeah. So pretty decent there. And then Sandbox. So now we move into Sandbox. This is a metaverse that I guess they're building out. This is the one I don't know much about Sandbox.
Here's the thing I heard about Sandbox, and I don't know if it's going to pan out like this or not, but do you remember the one-page website in like early 2000s, and everybody could buy plot of ad space on the one-page website, and like companies were spending a ton of money for it?
Yeah.
And then it was like, what happened with it? We don't know.
Right.
That's what people say this could turn into. It could be like a one-page website rug, but I don't know. It looks just like it though. It looks like a better designed version of that right now.
Yeah.
Like everybody's buying their ad space. Anywho, continue.
I feel like Gucci has it's
big plot.
Massive. Yeah. Just zooming out and taking a look, it's like they're right here. So the other thing that I really had a hard time with while I was digging into all things Gucci and Web3 is the timeline in which all of this happened. So I think their Web3 presence really kicked off in 2021, but I did come across an NFT of theirs that was like the first NFT that they had sold that I had never seen before. And it is this bad boy.
Ooh. Gucci's first ever NFT is expensive AF.
What was it? 20,000?
Starting bid.
Starting bid, yeah. And it said somewhere in here that this might be the single most expensive thing Gucci has actually produced, which I'm like, that's insane to me.
Wow.
But so this was the first ever NFT about a year ago. Check this out. I don't know anything about Faceit, but it is an eSports gaming academy. Gucci is now like partnering in eSports. So I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to get to, I don't know if it's more of like the game developers, but they're like, it's some sort of e-gaming program where they're going to support like the athletes.
There's probably a pretty big demographic overlap actually between the players and Gucci buyer, like Gucci fans.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. This is interesting.
Yeah. So I think like what I haven't articulated yet that I keep trying to drive at is Gucci is all over the place as it relates to Web3. Like they are really driving at a digital presence, not just in NFT in the way that people would expect, or like selling digital handbags, which they've also done. Like they're now getting into the esports, they're participating in DAOs. Like they're really going in.
Well, they're also one of the first luxury fashion handbag brands to sell their stuff on a website.
Oh, really? That makes sense.
And everybody's followed suit after them. But yeah, that was like a Web 2 first as well.
Yeah. I think what they're doing is impressive. I'm super engaged in ways that I didn't expect to be. And I'm definitely going to keep an eye on Gucci just because, again, I feel like they're at the forefront. They're doing some things right, especially as it relates to fashion, but also the partnerships they're making, I think are really strong. I think it's a really interesting sort of case study or thesis on how to become involved in Web3 without having to have like your own internal team of developers by forging these external partnerships with people who are really good at their craft.
But they are definitely deep in the Web3 game. This is cool to see. I don't think I've seen one major brand be in so many different things, like different partners and stuff like you're saying. It's pretty rad, Gucci. Keep it up.
Yeah. We would love for you guys to let us know what you think of Gucci in the Web3. If there's anything that you learned, or if there's anything here you're like, you know what, I should probably go buy one of those. And certainly like and subscribe. And what else?
Nothing. We just love that you're here. So
yeah,
stick with it.
Cool. See you in the next one. Bye.